Oh, seventh grade students. I'm so glad that you're able to take this time to be able to watch this video. I'm sorry that I'm not able to be there in person with you during your class because I have to teach during your English class. However, this presentation, if your English teacher didn't already tell you, is about the journalism, which is one of the coolest electives that you can take in eighth grade. So the reason we're talking about this right now is in about 2 weeks, maybe 3, I can't remember the exact date that counseling is gonna be doing this. You're going to have to register for your classes for next year. I know, kinda crazy. We just got halfway through this year, and we're already starting to think about what we're gonna be taking next year. So I wanted to give this little kind of song and dance, this little pitch, to make a case for you to sign up for journalism, which is one of the coolest electives that you can take here at Evergreen Junior High. My name is Mr. Twining. If you haven't had a class with me, and I teach, in addition to journalism, I teach creative coding. I teach exploring technology. I teach. Hopefully next year I'll be teaching some CCA. I also teach digital literacy, among other things. So in journalism, it's actually a year-long elective class. Many of the elective classes that you take here at Evergreen are only a semester. So after the second quarter, you're done, or you don't even start until the beginning of the third quarter. But journalism, we develop the yearbook, and so yearbook, meaning it's the whole year. I need the students to be there for the entire year because we start taking pictures in the fall, we take pictures in the winter, we take pictures in the spring, and we put them all together into this wonderful book that hundreds of people here in the school will buy, purchase, and have their friends sign and keep forever and ever to remember and cherish their amazing experiences they had here at Evergreen Junior High. And so I need the students to be there for the entire year. So if you are going to sign up, I need you to be able to commit for all 4 semesters. And one of the difficulties with this is, as an eighth grader, you're going to have a lot of classes that you kind of have to take. CCA is a year-long course, college and career awareness, which I highly recommend. Is an amazing course, but it takes the full year. So there is one of your electives. So if you take orchestra, if you take choir, if you take some of these other ones like Spanish, dual language immersion, oftentimes it's kind of hard to fit all of this stuff into your schedule. But I would hope that you would seriously consider being a part of the journalism class to be able to make this publication. And not only do we make the yearbook, but we also make a monthly publication of the school newspaper. So you get to pick what it is that you would like to write about. And provided it's school appropriate and it's targeted at the audience, which is your fellow students, you most likely will be able to write that article. And so in journalism, each month you'll have a news article to write. You'll work on taking pictures for the yearbook. You'll work on organizing pages for the yearbook. And we also sponsor photo contests. And so, in order to encourage students to take more pictures, I've developed these photo contests where each month or like every other week, you'll be taking a picture based on a certain theme. And then the whole school gets to vote on it. And if you win, I'll make you a little trophy with your name engraved on it, and um, it'll be great. So if you're interested, some other, I guess, positives in journalism is it's a really close knit class because we're together the entire year, and you get students who want to be in that class, and so they're really fun to be around. It's very a loose structure, so you do have assignments, but we don't have any quizzes, we don't have benchmark tests. Your assignments and your assessments are making these publications. So turning in your articles on time and getting the layouts for the newspaper done and ready. That's kind of what we're looking at that you need to do with journalism. So we have traditionally journalism has been third period, and so we're able to have class lunches where you come in on Friday and lunch is super early. So we just bring some donuts and everybody comes to the journalism room for lunch, and we have kind of a breakfast party together before we start class during third period. We've also done white elephant gift exchanges for Christmas, and we usually have an end of the year kind of celebration when we get our yearbooks. We get some pizza. We have a big party. So there's a lot of fun in journalism class, in addition to all of the work that we're going to do and the publications that we make. So if you're interested, your teacher should have some of these applications. They probably are going to be green because I printed them and copied them onto a green paper, but this is the original, so it's white. So I need you to fill out your name, fill out your GPA, which you can figure that out by adding up all of your grades for second quarter. So those report cards are going to be coming out soon. Add up all of the grades and then divide by the number of classes that you have. You're going to do the same thing with the citizenship. So why do I care about citizenship? Because I want you to be a good student, and I don't want to have to worry about you fooling around and getting in trouble during journalism. So you're going to fill those out. You're also going to get a recommendation from your English teacher, and you're going to write me a paragraph. I want to see how you can write. So I would recommend taking up more than just this space here. You could do it on the back. You can get a separate sheet of paper and kind of attach it, or you can write it on the computer, which is probably what I would do because my handwriting's not that great. So write it up on a piece of paper or on the computer and then print it out. Double check for spelling, double check for the wording of your sentences. Make sure it's kind of a good crafted paragraph. You're writing about why you're interested in being in the class and what you can bring. What are some of your ideas for the newspaper and for the yearbook? And what's your vision for what journalism should look like next year? So get the application. You have a little less than 2 weeks. I need them back by the 8th of February. And then the following week, on the 15th of February, I will post the final list of who made the class on my classroom door. If you have any questions, come see me. I'm in room 15. Love to hear from you. Love to have you apply. And hopefully, we'll be able to see you in journalism next year. Thanks so much for your attention. Yeah, make sure to get an application. And if your teacher ran out of copies, come talk to me and I can definitely get you one. Because I'd love to see you come and participate in the class next year.